When are you gonna join me with the yas? I'm never gonna do it.
Why?
Because it's just our thing, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to another K-pop closet. And who we're gonna do this time, sister?
It's Sunmi!
We decided to recreate one of this look that Sunmi's wearing. This top is originally from Lang & Lu. It's a Korean designer brand. And they also have a Seoul Fashion Week and hope we get invited this year.
Yeah. Lang & Lu, are you watching this?
Probably not. Yeah, they're known for really vibrant colors, amazing silhouettes.
Yeah.
And I can't get why a lot of K-pop girls wear these for stage outfits because it really makes you shine.
And Chonga, she wear this outfit so many times.
So we decided to create this top and also get our hair done. We'll get her hair done.
From Captain Jose. From Lumio Beauty House.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Captain Thank you so much.
Before we start, oh my god. So finally, we're announcing our details on meet and greet in
Malaysia!
You've never been to Malaysia, right? This
No,
our
we've
first
never
time.
been to Malaysia.
So the date is 23rd March on Saturday. The time is between 3 to 6 p.m. And the location is at this place called Grid. All the details will be at the description box below, so make sure to check it out, cuties. And all of our cuties has to do is just one thing. Go and RSVP. Yeah. So there's a link at the description box. Just click it and you have to register. And you're gonna get an email with a ticket. And just bring that ticket with you and at our meet and greet. And that's it. Yeah. And it's all free, cuties. You don't need to even print it. Just screenshot in your phone and then you show it to them. Yeah, you don't need to print it. Yeah. We want to say thank you so much to Nadia from Grid. She actually reached out to us first to help us out with all the organization for the meet and greet. Yeah. So thank you so much, Nadia.
Yeah.
So cuties, please go and
RSVP.
Or we're not announcing this too early though, right?
No.
Okay. We're going there next month.
But like right now it's like early February and what if our cuties forget about it?
So we're so excited to meet you, cuties,
In Malaysia.
Yes,
Let's
awesome.
take so many selfies.
Yes.
So end with a chit chat and let's get into this DIY K-pop closet.
So for this DIY K-pop closet, obviously you'll first start with tracing a shirt. For me, I traced this shirt. Well, it's really a blouse. But the reason why I chose this blouse is because I like the neckline. Try to choose a blouse with a neckline that goes like right on your neck. Not like a loose neck. And then for sleeve, this is a bell sleeve, but I kind of have to alternate the pattern because I can't start with a bell sleeve. I need to show you exactly how to make a bell sleeve. Grab a shirt that goes around your neck and has just a normal sleeve.
Then should we start?
For the fabric, you'll need 2 yards of tulle fabric and an invisible zipper. First, we're going to trace and create a template for the front, back, and sleeve of your favorite shirt. Mark 4 inches down from the center front neck and draw a perpendicular line. And make sure the line extends next to the back bodies as well. Once you're done, cut the line that you just drew and now you have 2 bodice patterns for each front and back. Once you gave seam allowances to the front top bodies, measure the neckline, and in this case, mine is 5 1/8 inch. We're going to use slash and spread method to create pleats around the neckline. Cut the lines using a scissor and make sure you cut starting from the neck first and keep the tip at the end still attached so that it's not completely separated. Now grab a new sheet of paper and when taping the patterns on top, spread the patterns in equal amounts. The more you spread, your pleats are going to take in more fabrics around your neck. Once you're done, fold the neckline gaps like so that the neckline is back to its original shape. You can fold the gap starting from the shoulder and toward the center front, but in my case, I decided to fold starting from the center front and towards the shoulder. Then tape the pleats in place and cut along the neckline. When you rip off the tape, you will end up with the spiky new neckline shape. The front body's pattern is going to have 1/4 inch seam allowances on the neckline and 1/2 inch seam allowance for the shoulder, armhole, and the style line. For the front bottom bodies, it's going to have 1 inch hem and 1/2 inch seam allowance for the style line, armhole, and the side seam. For the back bodies, you also want to cut the bodies into 2 separate pieces following the style line. Once you're done, give 1/2 inch seam allowance for the shoulder, 1/4 inch seam allowance for the neckline, and 1/2 inch seam allowance for the center back style line and the armhole. For the back bottom bodies, give 1/2 inch seam allowance for the side seam, armhole, style line, center back, and 1 inch for the hem. For the neck pleats pattern, draw a rectangle that is 6 inch in width, and the length is going to be the addition of your front and back neck length times 2. When measuring the neckline, for the front neck, we previously measured already, which was 5 1/8 inch. So really, you just have to measure the back neckline, which in this case, mine was 3 1/4 inch. Lastly, give 1/4 inch seam allowance on the neckline and 1/2 inch seam allowance at the center back. Now let's work on the sleeve. We have to indicate this perpendicular line at the sleeve cap, and in order to do so, measure the length of the armhole in your front top body's pattern. Then indicate the exact same amount of length at the sleeve's armhole. Once you're done, cut off the line, creating a 2 separate pieces of sleeve pattern. To create a bell sleeve, we're again going to use the slash and spread method. Draw about 3 equally spaced lines and cut the line starting from the bottom to the top. Next, grab a new sheet of paper and attach a sleeve pattern on top while spreading the pieces in equal amounts. Once you're done, connect the hem with freehand and give half inch seam allowance for style line, armhole, underarm, and the hem. For the sleeve cap, give half inch seam allowances on the armhole and the style line. For the sleeve cuff, draw a rectangle that is 4 inch in width and 9 inch in length. You're also going to need to cut a strap that is 2 inch in width and approximately 30 inch in length. To gather the strap, you're going to sew the straps along the length with the longest stitch length. Once you're done, we're going to pull the bottom thread that came from the bobbin. Repeat these steps until you create 4 ruffles and place them evenly at the front bottom bodies. Make sure to leave half inch of the straps located at the style line not ruffled. Also at the bottom hem, make sure the ruffle stops 1 inch above from the hem. Once you have stitched the ruffles in place, it should look something like this, and we're going to repeat the exact same steps for the back bodies, and each back bodies will have 2 straps of ruffles. Before separating the front top body's pattern with the fabric, make sure to give a notch at where the pleats meet together. So in the end, you should end up with 10 notches, and these notches are going to act as a guideline when folding the pleats together. Look out for the notches by spreading the fabric at the top and start folding them and pin them together in place. Now we're going to attach the front top and bottom body's pattern together in half inch seam allowances. In the same fashion, attach the back top and bottom body's pattern together in half inch seam allowances. I've completely forgot to mention this step, but we're going to create another straps of ruffles that is 2 inch in width and 30 inch in length that is going to be attached evenly at the sleeve pattern. Once you're done, attach the sleeve cap and the sleeves together in half an inch, and you should end up with a full sleeve that looks like this. Now attach the back and front body's shoulder together in half inch seam allowances. Once you're done, we're going to attach the armhole of the bodies with the armhole of the sleeves together in half inch seam allowances. Once that is finished, sew the underarm and side seams together in half an inch in a 1 continuous seam. To finish the sleeve opening, we're first going to gather around the sleeve opening. Then grab your sleeve cuff pattern and fold it in half in lengthwise and sew it in place in half an inch. Then this time we're going to fold it in widthwise, and you're going to attach the raw hem of the sleeve cuff around the sleeve opening where you just made gatherings. Ta-da! A perfect sleeve cuff is finished. Next, we're going to attach invisible zipper at the center back and make sure the zipper starts 1/4 inch below from the top of the center back. For the hem, I simply turn the hem half inch twice and sew them in place. For the neck ruffles, gather one side of the length and attach it all around the neckline in the bodies.
We arrived, kitties. Again. Captain Jose is gonna help us. I bought some snacks for our Captain Jose.
I'm not sure if he eats though. Often buy for him, but I never saw him eating.
I bought 6 of them.
He better eat. This quality looks better.
Yeah.
훨씬 긴데?
그리고 색깔이 이거는 좀
그라데이션 있고
It's not like jet black.
Yeah.
Yay.
You look a little more natural than the Jenny here. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Cause this one doesn't have the bang.
Why did you wear a hat, sister? You should flaunt your hair. Well, I kind of feel weird, okay?
You look like a completely different person from the back.
Well, thank you, Captain Jose. Your magic hand is what makes our video complete.
Girl, I could tell you don't know what to do. Though it might hurt, I'ma tell you the truth. At least most of it. I use my priorities as an excuse. Oh no, no. Cause girl, my priority should've been you. Yeah. When I got
Wow, I really hope I didn't look like that today.
That was our look. Hope it was somewhat similar to what Sunmi were. Haha. And we had a little bit of trouble with the neck part. Yes, explain it. Okay.
The material that we bought was not stiff enough to hold the neck piece top.
It's just droopy.
You gotta get a really stiff
tulle material.
Yes. For the bodies, it was okay.
Yeah.
If the bodies was too stiff, I don't think it was like wearable. So maybe a same color but with different material. So the last solution was to use a boning. And it worked. And it was a white boning. I didn't even have a black boning.
But I mean, it worked, right?
Yeah, so make sure to get a stiffer tulle material just for the neck part so that it goes up. Straight up. If there's any other K-pop artists stage outfit that you cuties want us to create, please let us know at the comment section below. And also,
Please, cuties, go to the description box and RSVP for our meet and greet.
yeah, in Malaysia. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Our Malaysian cuties have been like sending us a message since like last year to please come.
Yes.
And I'm so happy to be able to go this year.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Singapore too, sister. Remember?
Yeah.
We couldn't even say a proper hi to all those cuties who came out for us. What the hell?
We'll be there, cuties.
Yes, we will be there. Next week, we're heading to London to meet our cuties. Oh my god. And we're joining our first London Fashion Week and we're super excited. I'm so excited to see what people wear in London Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be totally different scale than in Korea. Did you think so, right?
Yes.
So excited.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.